I think it's very difficult to explain this poem, but maybe I can say when I know the topic is about autumn, so the feeling comes with me, and I can see something. Because I study chemistry, so I can see some, the materials, the chemistry is happening, and I can see there are some oxides, the oxidation happens, and I can see a whole story of it, and maybe then I feel that I am singing to a body with a vocal organ that is not the vocal cord. I don't know what is it, but I can have the feeling of it, and then I can see the outcome. So that I write like this, and maybe I can explain some of the images. For example, two mountains. They are exactly the eyes. So the eyeballs are like mountains, and they're changing color, and well, and then I can see a city, an old city, and something is happening there, and I can see a book, and then a butterfly is flying from the book, and then she just finished her insomnia, and then I can see the woman. So it's like a complicated feeling of it. I cannot explain it in a very rational manner, but that's the autumn. The feeling of autumn.
And this is why this poetry. You can just say it like this and not explain it word by word. So I think it's a very. I like it a lot. This poem. It's very full, and there's a lot in it, and I like to think about the sentences, and I have the good images, and it's good to hear that that you study chemistry, because I thought, how can he invent metaphors like this? They're good, but I wouldn't have the idea. Get the idea.
I always want the readers to feel the poem, but not to understand the poem, not to understand words by words, but to understand the feeling of it. Because poems means to feel something, but you don't have to explain anything. Otherwise, I can just write a thesis or a text. So,
an academic paper.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, you could have done that.
I don't want to do that anymore.
Wow.
Yeah.
閱讀呢兩首詩嘅時候，其實發覺如果即係中文讀中文同埋讀英文，有時係兩種唔同嘅感覺嚟嘅，完全好似某一首詩咁。即係佢當然有啲意念上係相通嘅，但係各自嘅語感同埋你所感受到嘅東西係唔同。
Thank you. But then, maybe I would say a few words. I never knew that this was the syntax of his poem, such as in the line where he says, 就飛起看見只有靈魂的過路者把眼連接地後, and then my English translation would be, they fly up and see there are only passers-by, so full stop. I never knew that it was from the same sentence or from the same clause, so I did kind of, can you say wrong, but I don't think
no,
so.
It's not wrong.
It kind of gave the poem another reading or another meaning. So again, literary translation is a very difficult thing to do, but yeah. And I kind of like his images about autumn as a brown season. Like everything has something to do with the color brown. As oxide is basically rusting, or the pipe, the smoke. He smoked like smoked salmon or smoked bacon. Like the world kind of lightly is slightly smoked to brown. I don't know.
Rusting of aluminum is rather strange. It is like some white coating on the aluminium metal, and then it's like a protection of the aluminium itself. So it's different from rusting of iron. Yeah. So I like this aluminium, but not. I don't use iron or any other metals, but I use aluminium because there's a sense of protection of it. Yeah.
Wow. The chemistry of words into poems.
So do you often use
sometimes
metaphors
of chemistry and not chemistry? Yeah. Oh, well, sometimes, yeah. Any subjects will do. If I want to write a poem of philosophy, then I will read some books, and if I want about chemistry or physics, then I will try to use those wordings and those concepts. Just up to poem itself.
有冇對呢種對型畫嘅詩有任何想法或者有問題？
文字嘅化學作用。
我非常喜歡中文嘅我已不想向你呢一句，但係當譯咗做英文咧，I no longer want to do this for you 就係另外一種演繹嚟嘅。但係我非常喜歡中文嘅單單係呢一句。咁或者我哋可以到下一首梁康哲喺最尾嗰頁就佢有兩首嘅，咁你會想讀下兩首定係？